Looking back to the beginning of the pandemic in Q1 2020, we initially thought that COVID would have a relatively significant negative impact on certain areas of our global activity. At that time, the industrial gas companies began to ramp up supplies of oxygen using mostly their existing equipment, their existing assets to add capacity to hospitals and clinics, their bulk tanks, their micro bulk tanks, their liquid cylinders, etc.
Over the course of the next, I'll say 4 to 6 weeks, we had very high level discussions with the Office of the Vice President, Department of Homeland Security, the FDA, the Department of Agriculture, the President's Office, all around the availability of food supply in the United States. And it really presented us with a great opportunity to educate people up and down every level of government in this country around the role that CO2 and that our industry plays in society.
The reason why this technology is growing so fast is that it's revolutionizing the way we are designing and producing parts. You can do designs that are impossible to do with other methods. The parts can be smarter, more efficient, lighter. There are some other advantages, for example, that you only use the material you need. You don't need any tools or molds. The production is fast and the supply chain is much smaller because you don't need to source many different parts from all over the globe. You can print locally.
For most members of the public, they're not aware of it. And when I show them petrol, I've got some here, which we made in the lab. That's our latest and greatest. That's actually very high octane fuel straight out of the reactor. They look at me like, this is alchemy. You can't do that. And of course, you can explain it's just simple chemistry. You're simply reversing what you do when you burn. It's simply the equivalent of what you do in photosynthesis, of which we all understand. And then the minute you say that and explain that and the penny drops, so well, when can I have it?